Hello, everyone. Yes, I'm back in the main office. I got back from headquarters early this morning. Had to try to find a clean shirt and get things going as the laundry is going on. We had a fantastic board meeting a couple weeks ago. Did a lot of positive things going forward for 2021. Yeah, we have to start planning for 2021. And everything just went fine. Um, Today, I wanted to talk to you folks about the most important person in TOPS, and I'll give you a second or two to think about who the most important person in TOPS is. Now, before you start getting ready to type and think it's me, you'd be wrong. The most important person in TOPS is you. And I think sometimes we need to remind ourselves that it's okay to be selfish. We are all individuals and we know what we need. There's the urge that we have as human beings that we want to take care of the people around us first. And that's very noble. But if you're not taking care of yourself, you won't be there to help the others. And I remember many years ago at a chapter meeting when we were doing the roll call and we were just sharing how our week was going. And a member said, it's just not working. My wife is on a different schedule as I am. I like to walk at 4 o'clock in the morning, and she likes to walk at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And they were trying to find a compromise and stuff, but it was okay if one individual said, I need time to take care of myself, and still have the other person realize that that's okay because it's what works for you. We tell everybody when they join TOPS is that you will find your individual way. We'll give you all kinds of ideas and support material and such of that, but you have to find your own way. And if you keep on putting your needs off for a while, it's going to be a lot harder on you. So I think if you're dealing with a partner and you're trying to do this together, you try to realize that everybody needs their own space, because what works for you will not work for them. In my household, for sure, the types of eating patterns that I have doesn't coexist necessarily with Ann's. I'm first thing up in the morning. I could relate to that member who would like to get things going early in the morning. I tend to say by 10 o'clock my day is half over. But it works for us. And it works for us because I'm respectful of the other person's needs. And that again, going forward, that's very, very important. So, we're getting into the hustle and bustle of the holidays, and I know this is going to probably be a different pattern that we're used to. There's going to be that tendency maybe to reach out and try to do more than we're used to doing. But take time and remember that you are the most important person in TOPS. So I see I'm getting some comments here. Oh, good morning, Patricia from Pigeon Forge. I would love to make that trip back there real soon. Been thinking about doing it next week, but I don't know if it's worth the 12-day quarantine when I get back. Yes, it would be worth the 12-day quarantine to go back. And, just that kind of just reminding me about how this is the time of year where I do like to travel, and it's been restricted, and that's okay. We'll get through this. 2021 is just right around the corner. So, getting back to what I wanted to talk to you folks about taking care of yourself first. And of course, I'm always reminded of that every time I fly, because the flight attendant will always say, in an event of emergency, put your oxygen mask on first before you help the other person, because then again, if you're helping the other person, you don't have your mask on, you might not be there to help the next person. So that always reminds me about how we're the most important folks. So think about this, folks. Do you take time in the day just for you? Are you able to do that? Can you carve out some time? Notice how I used the word carve because we have Thanksgiving coming up. Yes, laughter all across Tops Nation with those bad puns. But you need to find that time. It doesn't have to be long. If you're able to get time for you, more time for yourself, that's great. And so think back. Think back over the past couple of weeks. If you had, a rough time with the scales, did you find time for yourself? Did you have time to reflect on working your plan? Did you find time for yourself to go for a walk, or to just do meal prep and figure out things anyway? That's really, really, really important to do. And I admit sometimes I just forget and I just kind of work on everything else, and I forget to take time for myself. So I'm letting you folks know on a secret. I'm going to kind of goof off a little bit today. I was out at headquarters for 11 days and 11 nights. And like I said, we did a lot of work and stuff, but I need some time for myself today just to regroup, take a walk. It's a brisk 40 degrees in Maine. I love this fall weather. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to put some stuff away. I'm going to walk around the yard a bit and just let life go on a bit and say, hey, this is time for me. But I promise you, I'll get back right on the stuff tomorrow and get some things done for Tops News. You're going to love the upcoming edition for January and February as we attempt to reset 2021 and just put 2020 behind us. So again, I urge you, find time for yourself, and if you're having a hard time, just think about, hey, Rick told me it's okay to have time for myself, and you'll find that you'll be better off for it. So again, nice seeing you all on this Friday from the main office, and we'll see you next Friday.